good morning, evening, afternoon, from whenever it is that you guys are tuning on from today. My name is Mari.
And I am Jerome.
And we are the owners of the Bonsai Supply. So thank you so much for joining our live this month. We do this every month.
Every month, that's right.
Once a month, on the third Sunday of each month. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you are one of our OGs,
welcome back.
Yeah, all right. So we are live now on TikTok and on YouTube.
All right,
so,
welcome everybody.
We'd love to see where you guys are from, where you guys are tuning in from. So I'm going to go ahead and look on the comments. Let me check it out. Let's see. All right, my channel. You guys give me a second. So I'm gonna start reading your comments. Let's see. So we're live here.
I'll start to defoliate in the meantime, okay?
All right, here we see. Hello from Tennessee.
Our neighbors.
Awesome. Love Tennessee.
Yeah.
So beautiful. Florida. Our Florida amazing people. Love it. Let's see. Who else is here tonight with us? Let's see. Sharing this in our page. All right, we have Ola from Carlos. Hello, Carlos. Or Ola, right?
Ola.
Hi from Seattle.
All right.
Love.
One of our favorite cities.
Yes, is it love the festive sweaters, right? It is the holiday season, so we are excited for today, for the holidays. Have some holiday cheers.
We are ready to go.
Bonsai.
We have the matching cups too.
We have matching
for Christmas.
cups.
Yeah. Cheers. What are you drinking?
We're drinking coquito.
That's right.
Coquito. So my people from Puerto Rico, this is for you. We actually got one of our great friends. She's from Puerto Rico. She brought us a bottle, and it's been a good time.
It's been a very good time. And for some of you that don't know what coquito is, it's basically an eggnog, right? But it's a Puerto Rican version. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like.
And it's very, very good.
Oh my god, so sweet. I love it.
Yeah, you don't notice when you get drunk, it just sneaks up on you. One moment you find, the next you're under the table.
All right, we might see that tonight. Hopefully not. So.
Hopefully not, no.
For those that are new, the way it works is that Jerome is going to be styling this tree. He's going to talk about it. You can ask questions at any time, and that's what I'm here for. So I can manage all these questions and bounce them back to Jerome, so he can get a little distracted while he styles, and I can test his skills. And then this tree, the finished tree, will go on our website, thebonsaiSupply.com, for a 48 hours auction. All right, so you have a couple days to bid on it and get this tree to your home right for the holidays.
Right in time for Christmas, that's right.
Yeah, and actually, wait a second, we are in a Sunday. So yeah, Tuesday. So on Tuesday you can get this tree. Yeah, perfect. All right, so let us know what we have here.
Perfect. So we have a Chinese elm here today, which is the Ulmus parifolia. And the reason why I chose this particular tree is because it looks so unusual from any other Chinese elm that you may have ever seen. So as you can see, it has a lot of trunk movement, a lot of character. The tree almost has a little bit of that spooky feel to it, I think. It looks very old at the same time as well. And so this tree has just been hedge pruned for probably the last 2 or 3 years, and that's why we have so much branching down here, which is now a perfect time to go in, wire the branches, and really open up that canopy and give it its very first time.
Yeah, so as you were saying, this is already defoliated.
Yeah.
So, right?
Yeah, so obviously now we're in the fall. So for some of you that are new into bonsai or new to plants and trees in general, Chinese elm is a deciduous tree, so it loses all the leaves in the fall. And this particular tree gets like a dark yellow fall color, which is really beautiful. And then it stays naked like this all the way until spring, and then the leaves start to regrow.
All right, and let me see. Nice meeting you at the show, Carlos. So I guess that might be the show in North Carolina.
Yeah, I remember talking to you, Carlos.
Yeah?
It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you online now.
Yeah.
Happy Sunday from Philadelphia. Amazing.
Alright.
Hi from West Virginia. I'm drinking a glass of Pinot Noir. How do I say that?
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Cheers.
All right, so cheers.
We are
Roy.
drinking coquito.
Coquito. I'm from Alabama. Amazing. All right, so how do you determine the front of this one? And that's a great question, John, because that's the next thing that we're going to talk about.
Yeah. And so I also didn't mention at the very beginning that this is a really, really good beginner tree. So if you're new into bonsai, this tree is extremely hardy. So it will be very difficult to kill this tree. Perfect beginner tree. So the way that I determine the front of the tree is I have it on this little turntable here, and then I spin the tree slowly, and I look at the tree from every single angle. And what I look for, I want to look for, especially in this tree, I want to look for drama. This tree has, a lot of movement, and then it has all these branches up here, so it has kind of that spooky feel to it. So I want to look for that angle where I can get the best spooky feel, and I see everything on the tree. Like I see the trunk line from the bottom all the way up to the top. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is a trunk line. So it starts down here and it goes all the way up like that, and then it finishes right around over here. What I generally also do is I rake away the, around the base, and I try to find the best root flare. And that kind of helps me determine what the front is. But in this tree, I really want to go for that trunk line because it has a superb trunk line. So I have a little pot too that I'm going to use to put the tree into the perfect angle. And then I'm going to style it in that angle.
Okay, so let's see what you got.
All right, so when you look at the tree from this angle, the tree is leaning back a little bit, it's slouching a little bit. So I think if I take my pot and I slide it under the back and just prop up the back, now the slouching comes forward and the entire tree now comes more towards the viewer. You can probably see it better from this angle. And so I think that's what I'm going to go about styling this tree.
All right. And before you continue, hello from South Carolina here with Lexi and Carlos Sr. All right. Nigel, hello Mari and Jerome.
Hey Nigel.
We love having you here always. How is the weather over there? Are you freezing? Let's see. Hey Nigel, fancy seeing you here. Yes. Hello from Indiana. Hello from California. I love that.
Okay.
All right, and I see just a quick
Yeah.
summary of this tree. I have some of my friends on TikTok saying, what kind of tree is this? So let's sum it up.
Okay, let's sum it up. This is a Chinese elm, which is a deciduous tree. So in the fall, all the green leaves turn to a dark yellow, and then they fall off and they regrow in the spring, which is what a deciduous tree does naturally. So that's very, very cool. It's a Chinese elm, like I said. It's very easy to grow, very forgiving, super good beginner tree.
And it is foliated itself already because of the season.
Yes,
so
we did not do that.
This tree is alive.
Yes, it definitely is. If you're not sure if you have a live tree or not, just bend the branches. You see how flexible they are? That means that the tree is alive. If the tree was dead, this would snap right off.
All right. Hello from Brazil. Amazing. Nigel, freezing here. 20 Fahrenheit right now.
20 Fahrenheit?
Right,
Wow.
yes.
We're complaining at 45.
All right, so we have a front, right? We're already decided on a
I
front?
think I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, I've kind of decided this to be the front for right now. This might change once I actually start to place the branches, but all in all, I kind of like the movement from the front of the tree, from the base, all the way up into the top. It has really good movement. You can see all of it, and it almost gives you like a twin trunk feel in here. But then at the same time, this is going to be styled more as a natural tree and not as a typical bonsai. So it's not going to be like boom and boom. It's going to be, have more of a natural upflowing branch flow.
Okay, so we're gonna have a naturalistic style.
I think so, yeah.
And you're gonna go up to like what kind of style are you like?
So
planning?
I kind of want to take all of the branches that are kind of like kind of congested right now, and I want to wire them and then bring them out and just open up the canopy like that. And the way that I want to do that is I want to place the branches in an upward flowing motion, upward and out. So I see this a lot of time where the branches are being placed like that, and that's more of a typical bonsai look. But today I'm going for something that's more kind of like that, upright and outright, and that typical deciduous look. I think I'm gonna go for.
All right, so let's get started.
So the first thing that I'm gonna do, of course, I'm gonna take my concave cutters, and I'm just gonna remove sections like dead sections. I'm gonna remove my water too. I'm gonna remove dead sections like knobs or little branches that may have died back, and just go about cleaning up the tree.
All right. So in the meantime, let me see what I see here. Hello from Germany.
Guten Abend or guten Morgen.
Oh wow, Jerome showing up, huh?
I have to.
Let's see. Hi from Arizona. Amazing, awesome. Hello, happy to be here from San Diego. Yes.
Cool.
All right, and I think I have the first question for you. So, I've been keeping my Chinese elm indoors, but it's struggling and I think it needs to be outside. Okay to keep it out all year in Alabama? Need to get it acclimated to cold temperatures first?
So that's a very difficult question to answer, right? Because I don't know how long you've had it indoors and all that stuff. But I'm sorry. So let me cut this branch.
This one is a dangerous
So,
one.
Chinese elm is a deciduous tree, and it is safe to keep it outside right until the temperatures go to about, maybe 25 Fahrenheit, and that's when you want to protect them. The ideal temperature would be right between 26 and 28. If your tree has never seen winter before, wait until next year and then just leave it out from early spring throughout the winter so it can acclimate itself. If it is cold already, you might kill it by now bringing it outside and shocking it. So I would just wait. But it's not doing well because you have it indoors. Chinese elm likes to be grown outdoors.
All right.
Now what you can try also is have a fan in the area where your tree is to circulate the air. That might actually help it as well.
I mean, Chinese elms, they do okay indoors as long as it's a really bright window and
Yeah,
and
so
things like that.
yeah, I mean Chinese elms are like a semi-deciduous tree, so they don't really have to go to sleep. They're fine by just growing all year round. But since you're in Alabama and it does get cold, I would just get it used to keeping it outdoors. Your tree will grow a lot better.
All right. Let's see. Hello from Sweden.
Ah,
Nice.
jeez.
See, hello from Andy. Love the videos. Okay, so if receive this tree in zone 7, would I put it outside still?
Yeah, so we're actually in zone 7 as well. Or are we in zone 8? Doesn't really matter. We're in a similar zone. So this tree has been outdoors this entire time, and I was not planning on taking it indoors. So what we do, when you get it, you can either keep it inside your garage if the temperatures do not spike above 28 degrees Fahrenheit and don't drop below 25, 26. If you keep it outside and you do not have a garage or a cold frame or a shed like this, you can just cover the roots and the pot and the little section of the trunk with like pine bark chips, leaves, hay, straw, something that acts as an insulation, and then you will be fine as well. Like a lot of our trees, we just cover them up with hay.
Yes.
Yeah, or leaves or
that's the
whatever.
job. Yeah.
It really works well.
All right, let's see. Hello from Australia. Love it. And I see. Okay, so from the question earlier, he's saying, thanks, I got it in July, been indoors last couple of months.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would just to play it safe and just keep it indoors, I guess, now, and then move it outside, next year, and then keep it outside. Yeah.
All right. And you guys, so we are almost in 2022. Can you believe that? I mean, I think I'm stuck in 2019.
Yeah.
But yes, We're gonna be in 2022, and we would love to read what you guys are looking forward to in the next year. And in the meantime, we're gonna tell you what we are looking forward to.
Yeah.
So, things for next year. Our book is coming out in March 8th, and that's gonna be so excited. And something, a little sneak peek of what is happening. We actually got the cover of the book, the cover sample, a few days ago, and this is how it looks. Isn't this like freaking beautiful?
Yeah, this is so exciting.
My goodness, like I don't know if you guys can see it well, but look at this beauty. And this is the back, sneak peek of the back. Yes. So we got this cover sample. We actually love it, and we're so excited that it's coming out on March 8th. So this is a friendly reminder that the book is available for pre-order right now, and since you have to wait a little bit, we are actually doing giveaways every month where we pick 2 of the people who pre-order the book, and we give them mentoring sessions. They are done by Zoom, so it could be, you know, it could be from anywhere, and you can take advantage of this. And the book is available in the US, Canada, Australia, Europe.
Why don't you tell us where it's not available?
I think it's not available in South America yet.
Yeah, I think that's
or
it.
Asia. So, but
you can actually order it if you go to Amazon.com. You can order it from there, and they'll ship it to you. If you are not in one of those countries where they offer it.
Yeah, so this is very exciting, and just a friendly reminder, at the end of the month, we are going to be picking 2 winners of mentoring sessions. And let's say that you pre-ordered the book today, you will be participating this month and the following months until March. So we're using everybody that didn't win the previous month to participate again in the following month. So hopefully we can, you know, get the most, and thank you guys for giving us that support.
Yes.
So yeah, and if you pre-order and you haven't participated in the giveaway yet, you are still on time. You're just gonna have to go to our website, thebonsai.supply.com, and there's a tab that says giveaway. And in that tab, you just follow the instructions of your pre-order and you're participating. And we're gonna be announcing this always on our Instagram, the Bonsai Supply. So if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see your name there. If you are not following us, make sure you are following us. But anyhow, we're gonna find a way to contact you. We're still gonna send you an email and all that good stuff.
Now also tell them, for the people that might not know what our book is all about. What is it about? Tell us. No, I'm working hard.
All right, so what is our book about? Our book
is about bonsai.
Oh wow, all right, yes. It's a step-by-step bonsai book essentials of everything you need to know to start in your bonsai journey. So we're talking there about things that you shouldn't be doing, things that you should be doing. We are gonna give you a bunch of tips. We are covering like the most asked questions that we always get. We're covering insects. We are going to repotting, soil, popular species. And the best part of the book, at least my favorite.
Oh, mine too.
Is the step-by-step pictures of how to style trees. And we are covering the 10 most famous bonsai styles. And we're showing you with pictures and step-by-step how you can do it with your own tree. So we're trying to make this as accessible, easygoing, and open-minded for the new generation of bonsai artists. So the name of our book is Freestyle Bonsai, which, you know, we are bending the rules a little bit, but of course, to bend the rules, you need to know them first. So we're giving you the rules and also showing you an approach so where you can bend the rules and create your own style. So that is in a shell our book. I will say
that was really good. That was really good.
All right.
I like everything you said.
Thank you. And let's see what else we have over here. So yeah, that's one of the things definitely we're looking for, and that's gonna be so exciting.
And we worked so hard at this book, so we are so happy to see it come to life and come together. It's so exciting.
We can't wait to show you. I mean, I'm very excited. just the team behind it and the whole creative part is just amazing.
It's bananas.
It's bananas. Other thing that's happening. So next year we're gonna come back with the study groups. I have been getting a lot of emails asking me like, when are we gonna be back to our study groups? And we are going to be back in 2022. These study groups are online via Zoom, so you can participate from anywhere. And we're gonna open it up to all species. Because before we kind of had a study group per species, but now we're gonna go and open up to more species so we can, expand the whole outreach. So that's something to look forward to in 2022. We're gonna be posting these classes on our website, bonsaisupply.com, and on our social media, so you can register if you would like to. And we're also gonna have a monthly webinar that is going to be free. And we're gonna be posting this also once a month. And we're gonna be covering specific topics that we might not cover on our YouTube channel, and it will be live on Zoom, so you can also ask questions and interact with us. That's something else that we're gonna be doing in 2022, so it's gonna be really, really fun. And the last thing I think is the live demos and auctions. We're gonna continue them, but we're gonna switch the date. We're not gonna do it on Sundays. We're gonna do it on a regular Wednesday schedule on YouTube.
Yeah.
So just be aware that we're gonna change the schedule for 2022. So we're gonna spice things up.
Is this the Coquito talking?
I think this is the Coquito talking. All right, let's see. I have my nights. Well, let me first read the. Jay is like, can't wait for my pre-order to arrive. You are so sweet. I love it. I love it. Carl says, very excited for the book. 2 days after my birthday. What?
Awesome.
See? The best
It's
celebration. Let's see. Love the Christmas sweater. Can you do a close-up of the wiring? We'll that's a little hard, but we can try to do something like that. Let me just, let's see. Hold on that.
Hold the phone.
Hi from Australia. Okay, in this day of electronics, I love books even more. I know, Nigel, we feel you. I mean, there's really nothing like a book. Especially when you learn, like, it's nice to see with pictures and, yeah.
And like holding it in your hands, actually. That's really...
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like it.
Nothing quite like it. Okay, so let me see if I can do a little close-up so our friend Susan from Australia can get her request. Here we go. Coming and coming. Let's see what I can get here.
I'm coming to you.
All right. Let's see what you're doing. Close up of what you're doing. It's hard to film you in this way with the camera, but
oh, I bet.
Here we have it, Susan. Let's see. Well, while you are at the spot, let me see. Do we have something else going on here? All right. I see our YouTube people are a little quiet today. Are you guys still thinking those 2022 resolutions? Might have gotten you to think those resolutions. Yes. Gotta be prepared for next year. And yeah, and let us know also what you guys want to see next year. Because, you know, we create these videos for you guys. So definitely let us know if there's something specific that you want to see next year. Mm-hmm. And we're going to make it happen.
That's right.
And you can write it now in the comments, so you can write it in the comments later. If you think of something you would like us to cover. All right. So, Carl, is it just me or this video is getting a little out of focus? I always have a problem with that one.
Out of focus?
Yeah, it was
getting
just.
blurry?
I guess it was because of the
Oh, because you were walking around.
trying to do that close up.
Uh,
But we're back in business. Let's see.
well, let us know if it's better now.
Yes, definitely.
And if you're drinking coquito, it could be the coquito talking.
It could be the coquito talking. Let's see.
All right, man.
Shimpaku. What is that, Michael? You mean that you want to see some shimpakus next year to be worked on?
Okay. Wow, my tree has moved.
I love the coffee and bonsai talk city reviews. Thank you, Nigel. Yes, definitely next year we are going to continue those. And hopefully, maybe we'll start doing those in person since things hopefully are better next year. We can only hope for a better 22.
Yeah. That's for sure.
All right. Let's see. And so you guys know, for those that don't know, we do Q&As every Sundays on Instagram on our stories. So if you are not following us yet, make sure to check that out because every Sunday we have that going on. We have it going on this Sunday too, but I believe Jerome is done responding today.
No, I'm gonna go on the way. Absolutely.
All right, so you can take your chance.
This is my favorite time of the week. Getting to talk some bonsai. Are you kidding me?
If there is something you would like to ask and you're being shy today, you can go ahead and go to our Instagram on the stories and ask your question. Let's see. Michael, yes, Shimpaku for next year. All right. And how long you guys been in the art of bonsai?
Was that a question for me? Oh, sorry. So I kind of grew up with bonsai. My mom used to do it. She lived in Japan for a while, and that's where she picked it up. And then she really taught me growing up. So I've been doing it pretty much all of my life. And Mari has been, involved with bonsai for, 7, 8 years now?
Yeah, so I pretty much started with when I met Jerome. So that was pretty interesting because when he took me to his backyard, I was like, wow, this is something.
And I was like,
obsessed.
I was like, she's a keeper.
No, it was really, really interesting. And then I really got into the world itself and we started going to shows and we started making videos and I would learn everything from Jerome. So right now I would say I know all the concepts and everything with the tree. I do know wire though. Wiring is Jerome's thing. He's the artist, the shaper, the stylist.
The styler. She tells me what she wants to see and I'll do it.
Yeah, I pick the pots too. I'm really good at picking pots.
That you're very good at.
And I'm a good assistant.
That's true. The foliation queen, that's for sure. That is for sure.
See. All right, so Roy says, how much is the book? I believe the book is $24.95.
I was going to say the same, yeah.
Something like that, yes. Because of you two, I now own 20 plus adeniums.
You are very welcome, my friend.
I love that. Yes, yes. What color of flowers? We want to know. Those, adeniums are amazing.
I love adeniums. They're so cool.
Yes. So, love you guys so much. We love you too, Sean. I've learned so much from your videos. I can't wait for the book. Thank you and Merry Christmas. Oh, you're so sweet. Merry Christmas to you as well. And hey guys, you're awesome, inspiring creation teachers. You guys are so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna start crying if you continue with this.
Is that the coquito again?
Probably the How long would you leave the wire on this elm?
This tree is a pretty fast grower. So having said that, you really want to keep an eye on it in the spring because once the tree starts to grow again, probably like a month, 2 months, something like that. Once it starts to grow, because it pushes out so hard. Once it starts to bite into the branch, that's when we're gonna go ahead and remove the wire.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Thanks. I just got into it and I love it. Great work. Thank you, Luis. Roy said, I bought an adenium because of your videos as well.
We love to hear that.
It's so funny because I think the videos at the very beginning were mostly adeniums.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we were a bit obsessed. Just a bit. All right, let me see. I see. I'm obsessed with ficus roots or over rock or sculptures and love my Japanese maples over rocks and crystals. Ooh.
Cool.
And crystals.
That's interesting. Never thought of that.
Yeah. But yeah, we're the same. I mean, we love the ficus over rock, root over rock, and the maples. I think that's the new obsession of Jerome. You're like obsessed with maples.
I am obsessed. Yes. I am like obsessed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally obsessed with maples. All deciduous. I love everything deciduous. And by the way, this Wednesday we have a super, super cool YouTube video coming out. The Pyracantha. Ooh. It's hot. That's a really good video. You definitely don't want to miss that one.
That tree is beautiful.
Like, we went all out. It's very unusual of a Pyracantha, and we did something even more unusual to it. So you definitely do not want to miss that.
Yes. All right, so let me see. Oh, Kristen is saying my favorite is the Socotranum, which has red, pink, and white. I inherited 10-ish Arabicums in a tray, and my first obisum was a bright yellow triple petal.
Oh,
what?
Cool.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, they have every color under the sun. The adeniums. Yeah.
And is that adeniums introduced me to the codex world. Yes.
That's a whole different world, huh?
Yeah, it's a whole...
That's serious.
It's a whole thing. All right, and we have to set up some one-on-one sessions soon so I can dig into your bonsai brain.
I'm here, man.
Yes.
I'm here digging.
Yeah, for those that might not know, we offer one-on-one sessions as well on our website, thebonsaiSupply.com. And you can get to chat sometime with Jerome about bonsai trees. And let's see, love that orange bonsai pot behind you. Ooh, you mean this one, right? And we have the 3 sizes. Yes. Love those colors. Yeah. I would say the orange and the yellow ones were like the ones I would love the most. Ricardo, hello. Hello, love it. Let's see.
I like where I'm going with this, people. I like it.
So what are you finding in this tree?
It's very spooky.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like it so far. Scott, this tree has a lot to offer. And it's only going to get better with more time, of course.
Yeah, that side already looks really nice. Nice. Let's see. Do you try to avoid crisscrossing branches when styling the Chinese elm? Yeah,
that's something that I'm very big on. I like to avoid crisscrossing. Generally what I do when I first style a tree that might be a little different than to what other people like to do in the first stylings, I just focus on opening up the canopy and laying down the structural work. And so when I lay down the branches, instead of having them go like one branch like this and one branch like that, I kind of like to open it up. So, well, actually, I just said how I do it. So instead of laying the branches next to each other, I like to put the front branch down and bring the back branch up. So immediately you have a much fuller canopy that way when you style your tree. And it looks a lot better from the first styling.
All right, and we have, okay, so I'm writing down the things that you guys actually are telling us. So feel free. I know we already were asked for a juniper shimpaku for next year's videos. And I see the Carl is saying maybe for next year something less traditional like a fruiting tree. And I love that. Yes, fruiting tree.
I love fruiting trees.
All right.
For sure.
Ooh, okay, this is a nice question. If you were not doing bonsai, what else do you think you'll be doing as a career?
I think if I was not doing bonsai, I would probably be a real estate agent.
Really?
Because I really love houses. Yeah.
Because one time you told me if you were not into bonsai, you would be like those people. Those people that
You're
move.
gonna repeat that.
Because, no, I mean the people that move the containers. You really
Yeah. Okay.
love the machinery.
So. Okay. Yeah.
Wasn't that?
No, that's true. So years ago, she said to me the same. She said, "What would you do, if you weren't a bonsai artist?" And I said, and it just so happened I was sitting on a forklift, and I said, I think I would work at the port, moving around the shipping containers with big machinery.
He likes big machinery.
I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun. But you know what I also would want to do? I would go up to like the Yukon and spend a season on a gold mine. I always wanted to do
true.
that.
You love that too.
Like, I'm obsessed with Gold Rush. It's a show on Amazon about how they mine for gold. It's awesome.
All right, so.
What about you, Maury?
Well, that's an interesting question. I mean, because I do something else besides bonsai. That's the thing. So
that's true.
That,
so you're
that's
already
an apply
doing
for
it.
me.
So you're already doing it.
All right, next. This styling is amazing. Thank you so much. You got some love for this.
Yeah. Listen, you can't tell people about my forklift stuff, moving stuff.
Why not?
I
Why
said
not?
that to you in confidence.
Yeah, but that's nothing to like hide or anything.
No, it's actually probably a really cool job.
Yeah. All right. Do Chinese elm require their branches to grow out long in order to thicken, or can you keep them short?
So Chinese elms the branches do require to be grown out a little longer. The branches take a little longer to thicken. So yes, you want to. So at this stage, you would want to grow out the branches to probably about here to thicken them up and set the structure, and then kind of work it back again. But yeah, that's a very good question. Yeah, this is not like an American elm where the branches grow really thick right from the beginning. Very good question.
All right, and would you recommend repotting this tree in the spring? Would
Absolutely.
you go into a bonsai pot or keep it in a nursery pot?
Yes on the repotting, and absolutely right into a bonsai pot. This tree is ready to go. And while I'm styling here, guys, I want you guys to already think of what kind of pot you will put it in. I need suggestions.
Yeah, and you guys feel free, since we have some pots here, we can play with that as well. So let's see. In the meantime, let me ask you one more question. Very new to all of this. When do you move from pre-bonsai to bonsai? When in pre-bonsai, do you prune, or are you focused on growing out?
So, I mean, it really depends on what your goal is that you're trying to achieve with your tree. But generally, you keep it in a pre-bonsai pot container to thicken up the tree more and really work on like the root spread, for instance. And then you move it into a bonsai container to really develop and work more on the ramification and the structure. And so this tree does not have a traditional root flare. Well, I actually don't know, because there's a lot down here that I cannot see right now. So you could have a very nice spread. That's something that I don't know. But since we are laying down the branch structure, go right into a bonsai container.
All right. Yeah, and okay, so you guys, if you win this tree, what kind of pot will you use for it? What shape, what color, if any? Let us know in the comments. And let's discuss what we would use.
You let me know what you would use.
Huh.
And I'm not gonna choose yellow this time. Before anybody says Even though yellow works really well on Chinese elms, it really works well.
I think I would actually just go. Wait a second. Remind me about Chinese elm doesn't have any besides no fruits, no flowers, no.
It doesn't have anything. It just has
It's
like.
really small.
It just has yellow, yellow fall colors.
If I had to pick one, I would probably actually. Well, wait. I have one in mind, but I don't know if it's too small. Is this too small?
It is a little on the smaller side.
But I like the concept of being oval.
Mhm.
And this one is glazed, but it's like a brownish.
It's like a
glaze.
copper color. You know what? I mean, I like the shallow idea, but this is not a tree that you want to go shallow in the first potting with.
Okay, that's good too.
Actually, these are good things that we're coming across here now. So the first time you repot it, you never want to go into a shallow pot right away. Go into a pot that's a little less deep, a little shallower than the one that it is currently in, and then work your way down.
Okay, so
But I do like the copper color idea a lot. That's a good, really good color.
let me see. What about this?
That would work.
Will
That's
this
actually
work?
kind of cool.
All right, so this is a 10-inch, I believe.
That's a good. I like that. Very good pick.
And what I love is that this one has like two colors, which is green and like orange.
And then
And I
also
think that would look great.
I like that a lot too.
So you're choosing the same as me?
No, I'm just agreeing with you because
okay.
it's a really good choice. That
Oh,
you're making.
well now I have another choice.
Uh-oh. This is the coquito talking.
Okay, you guys, the pot that you never can go wrong with, I find, is white pots. Of white pots.
Ooh, I like that.
Actually, this is too small, but this is like, I think I will go with white, actually.
Okay, like a 10-inch white.
Yeah. And this one is not so deep. Like, could it go in this?
Yeah, that should work.
So
I like that.
white, I think, will look super nice.
That should work.
What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, but what you pick?
I like the copper color idea. I like yellow because of the fall color. I like the white a lot as well. This one I would probably actually put into a very non-traditional pot maybe and put it more into like a bowl. Like a kind of like a rock bowl maybe. You know, it's kind of like a scoop. That would be kind of cool. Something completely different.
All
I would like that.
All right, let me see what they're saying. A dramatic pot from a dramatic tree. Love that. And I see say, I like that pot. Jeff, that's the pot. I think that was with the white one, right? The white one. Nigel says, I'll try the orange pot. All right, we gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. And actually, this is a good size. What do we think?
I like it, Nigel.
Orange. Do we like it? Yes. He says yes. All right. Now you always have the best ideas. Always the best ideas.
Well, he's a bonsai pro, no wonder.
Let's see. Michael says Jerome is trying to sell the yellow. I think an oval maroon pot. Yeah, that's a good option. See, love, no matter what you say, you always ended up with the yellow one.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yellow's a good color.
it is, all right. Orange pot all the way. All right. So
I mean,
looks like orange
black would also work. You know, just because you have, you know, the texture of the tree is very old looking and rough. So I think you can't go wrong with a black one either, or like a dark grayish.
All right. So it looks like at least we all agree somehow in glazed pots. So
It sounds that
that's
way.
something.
It sure sounds that way.
Let's see. Okay, go for color. Orange is nice. Orange pot all the way. Okay, perfect. So I think we agree. So orange is the best color for this tree. Our audience has spoken.
Yeah, nobody likes yellow anymore. What's up with that, guys?
All right, let's see more questions over here. Would you recommend repotting this tree? And okay, that one we're already talked about. Have you ever wanted to create a tree bonsai from a movie you like? Fantasy bonsai concept?
You know, I've never found the tree for it. Like, to do the fantasy, like, I know what you're talking about. Like I have thought about like the tree from Game of Thrones and stuff like that. But it's always difficult to find, that material, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you grow it from a seed or whatever, it's never gonna look like that because it needs the age and it needs to be beat up by nature. If that makes any
Alright.
sense.
Yes, and when putting this tree or any pre-bonsai into a bonsai pot, how much nebari can you expose safely?
So you can expose quite a bit of the root spread. So nebari is a Japanese term for the root spread or the surface roots, if you will. You can dig down a good, I would say maybe 2 to 3 inches. You can probably dig halfway down safely, but you'll notice because once the roots they go like that, they flare out, and then once the roots start to kind of cave down, then you know you're kind of done with that, and you want to back off.
All right, and let's see. Where do you get the huge pots? I have a huge bowl cypress and it's a great pot. If you can't mention a website, I understand. I wish we could actually give you.
I really don't know. I really don't know.
We used to import ourselves the big pots. So that's how we got it ourselves. But now that's kind of out of the question. Well, it has been out of the question for a while, but that one right now is really like expensive to do that.
It really is.
So yeah,
I don't know.
at the moment. Might just be worth it to reach to a bonsai potter, and yeah, it might be expensive, but it still is expensive to bring it overseas. So
Yeah, maybe in the meantime, build one out of wood, and kind of like a bonsai shape-ish type of pot, and then just wait until the import crisis has died down,
yeah,
and then look for a pot. You'll find it eventually, but it's gonna take a while.
yeah. I mean, I will always kind of promote the to buy local from
Absolutely.
potters.
No, well, the
Not
reason
exactly
why I
bonsai.
said it is because a lot of times
Yeah, if
the,
you
the
post
big
it.
pots cannot be made because they need a special, really large, extra large kiln. That's why I mentioned it. But absolutely, I mean, if you can find somebody who can make you an American handmade pot as big as you want it, oh, absolutely, that's the way to go.
Alright. And how much root pruning can they tolerate with repotting?
They can tolerate a good amount. Just do it at the right time of the year, which I guess I should talk about now. So this tree, you want to repot it in the spring when the new growth, like when you see the buds start to push. The buds, like they'll start to push, and the entire tree will have like little green buds. That's when you know that you want to go ahead and repot it, and you can be quite aggressive with this tree.
All right, and I see Ivan. He says, "I'm a yellow pot fan."
Woo!
There you go.
Ivan, you and me, brother, all the way.
Do you normally work this fast, or is it because this is live?
I always work this fast.
He's pretty fast.
So she trained me to work fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, time is so valuable for us, and we try to do so much in so little. So Jerome is really good at
Well,
adjusting to the pressure, and he's just great. Like
I also
he's
feel
really
like
fast.
the faster you work, the less you think about it, and the less you think about it, the better the piece is gonna come out. Just let your hands do. They know what they need to do. Just let them do their thing, and
All about experience and doing it a bunch of times.
exactly, and making mistakes every now and then, and you get better. But yeah, I work everything very fast.
So funny, somebody's like, "Damn, I am late. Start over, start over."
Okay, let's put the leaves back on the tree.
But that one, they were gonna start like 2 weeks ago. So funny. All right, let's see. In regards to finding trees in nurseries, is it recommended to place in bonsai soil or leave them until they grow to the size you want?
So what do we do when we go to nurseries? Because we love shopping for trees at nurseries. You can find some serious gems. We repot them right away into good bonsai soil, absolutely. And the trees will develop so much faster and so much better. So always bonsai soil is always the answer, never black soil.
All right. And are you just interested in making or designing your own pots for fun?
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. I mean, I have some trees that, are now at this stage where they are like really, really good. And I would love to have somebody make me a pot specifically for that tree. Um, but I haven't like had any time to design them yet. But I would love to do that. And if I do it, I'm gonna take you guys along for that ride for sure.
Well, a little secret is that in January, early January, we're gonna actually create a pot with Waldo, street pottery, with Eli. So we're excited to
Eli Atkins. And
get that.
actually, guys, if you want somebody to make a pot for you, reach out to Eli. You can find him on like social media as Waldo Street Pottery. He
Really
makes
good.
absolutely exceptional pots, and you definitely want to reach out to him.
You're gonna know more about him when we release that video if you don't know about him yet. But we're excited to meet with him and try to create a pot together.
That's
see
gonna
how it
be
goes.
something. But yeah, he's very great people and very skilled. So
All right, let's see. I like Jerome's idea of a sculpted bowl pot, gray or
that
black.
would be cool, right? I think so.
All
I was hoping you were gonna say the yellow pot, but I'll take the sculpted pot too.
Carl says that's right. Time is money. Keep him in shape. Yes.
That's right.
Sean says I really like your Shohei mix.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. It works really well.
It is. I mean, it's so funny because we recommend it for smaller trees. However, my mom, for instance, she loves the mix, so she will I don't know, use the regular size mix, but then sprinkle some stuff on top, like it's a
Use it as
fertilizer.
a
I
top
don't know.
dressing. Yeah. And that's actually not a bad idea. So if you have a species that dries out quickly, needs a lot of water, and you cover the top of the pot with the Shohin mix, it will keep the moisture in longer. So that's a very good idea, actually.
Yes. Yeah, Shohei mix.
Coming to an end here, people. I'm getting there.
Ooh.
Bear with me. Bear with me.
Thank you for doing these videos. They help so much. Oh, of course.
So if you're not sure, right, when you style a tree and you really don't know which direction you want to go, what kind of style you want to do, you can never go wrong by putting some wire on the tree and just opening up the canopy. Just separating all of these congested branches and just laying them out flat. You can absolutely never go wrong with that. Something to keep in mind.
All right, and Ricardo is asking, what type of style would you recommend for a ficus benjamina?
I would have to see the tree because every tree, speaks to me in a different way, in a different style. But in general, ficus, you want to kind of turn it into that, that umbrella shape, like a banyan style tree. I would turn it into something like that, but without having seen it, that's what I will go with. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually started doing this replies on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, you can make a video of your tree and tag us. In TikTok, we are, I believe, Jerome Bonsai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
So you might find us the Bonsai Supply as well. I think both names. But there you can make a video and tag us, and Jerome replies to the video and guides you. So we started doing that with TikTok friends, and that's an option.
That's actually really helpful when I see the tree that you guys have questions about. I can give you so much better answers. So definitely do the TikTok thing. That really helps me and probably helps you guys as well.
Yeah, and I see, actually talking about TikTok, see good morning, greetings from the Philippines.
Wow.
Thanks, it's morning in the Philippines, love that. Let's see. This tree looks like it could be a windswept style from one of the angles.
Yeah, you know, we thought about that too at some point, that it could be a windswept
It has
style
potential
tree.
for that too, yes.
But then I thought that it would look, I think it has a better potential as a informal upright, which I'm doing right now. But you can absolutely turn this into a windswept. Every tree has so many different possibilities, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I also love trees growing out of walls like yours, yes. That's definitely great for me.
The ficus. So we did a brick wall, and we attached the ficus growing out of a brick wall. I think that's the one you're referring to. That was one of my favorite trees I ever did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he said, or tree roots patterns growing between pavement bricks. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, I also see on TikTok they're saying, oh, maybe slanting will be. And also
Yeah, so I was thinking of having it like slant a little bit, you know, into one direction. Let me slap on these two wires here, and then we're gonna, you know, take a look at it a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely getting to the last couple branches, which is always the most exciting.
We have about 4 more minutes to complete
4
the
more
hour.
minutes.
So no pressure.
And
no
now
pressure.
you know why I work so fast. Always on the clock.
This tree was really nice because it had a bunch of branches and then it has nice movement. I really like it.
I always like this tree a lot.
Yeah. All right, and you guys remember this tree is going to be available for auction, an online auction we're gonna have on our website, thebonsaisupply.com. So once we finish this live, which should be about 7:30, 7:40, I'm gonna take 15 to 20 minutes, so check at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm gonna post it on our website, thebonsaisupply.com, under the tab YouTube auctions. And there you're gonna see this tree, and you're gonna be able to bid for it for 48 hours. And on Tuesday, we'll be shipping to you. And this is available only within the US at this time. So for our international friends, we are sorry. But this is only for the US at this time. So.
Okay, so let's see here. Finishing touches, people. Finishing. I think we're ready. But before I show them, what do you think? Do you approve?
Ooh, that looks great.
All right, so
Yes.
let me show you my thought. So, okay, I'm gonna turn it. I hope that you guys can see it. So it has kind of like a slanting movement over to the side. Up here is the apex, and as you can see, this tree was just allowed to freely grow, and we just always removed the really big branches that came up that was starting to thicken too much. We cut them back short, and the smaller branches, we just let them push out, and so it was very congested at first. And that's exactly what we wanted. We want to have a lot of branches so that we can actually style this tree. And then we just applied the wire, opened up the canopy, and now this tree is ready for a bonsai pot. And I would recommend that you let it grow out a little bit so that the branches can thicken up, the wire cuts in a little bit, remove all the wire, and then you can just do clip and grow. And I would say this tree could be show ready for a show within about 3 years because you have all the branches here already. So you just have to start to work on the ramification.
Oh, you can actively working.
You can start to work on the ramification, and I think like right around in here, don't have it too tall, but something like that. I like that.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, it has a very nice deciduous feel to it. I hope that you guys like it. I really love it.
Yeah, it looks great. And so we're gonna end this live. However, if there was a question that we didn't have time to address today, please feel free to visit our Instagram at the Bonsai Supply, and in there we have a Q&A thread on the stories. So you can go to the stories and check the question box and put your questions. Jerome said that he was gonna respond for an extra hour today.
That's right.
So, and if it's not today, we'll do this every Sunday. So make sure that if you have any questions, just put it in the question box on Sundays and we'll make sure to get back to you. All right, so 8 p.m., hopefully Easter time, which it will be in about 30 minutes. We will be posting this tree on our website, thebonsaisupply.com, under YouTube auctions, and you'll have 48 hours to bid for it. So on Tuesday, this is until Tuesday, and you might have it for the holidays.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much, for spending your Sunday evening with us and, putting up with our craziness. Happy holidays to all of you if we don't see you before that. Merry Christmas and happy bidding on this tree. And hopefully, this will be a nice little Christmas present. So.
Yeah, and if it's not this one, it will be a next one because we're
That's
going to
right.
continue doing this. So happy bonsai holidays and everyone enjoy your family in this time, and let's come back for a 2022 stronger than
Stronger
ever.
than ever. I like that.